What's up, YouTube? I'm going to do this video on how to be happier because a lot of people could definitely use this video because a lot of unnecessary things happen to a lot of good people. A lot of unnecessary things has happened to me in my past. And there's just times in life in general where we may lose our happiness or our faith, or something goes wrong, or something is off and we just don't feel like ourselves. We're just not as happy as we used to be or as we could be, and we know it and we can feel it, and we don't exactly know what it is, but something's off. So I'm going to relate this just like a relationship. There's only so many times you can get screwed over in a relationship over and over and over again before you finally catch on, and then it has no effect over you because you're now expecting these things to happen. You're always, you can already see it coming before it even comes because you know every trick that happens. It's the same thing with losing your happiness. I lost my happiness, faith, all these things many, many times in my life, in my younger days. And there's only so many times this can happen as well before you catch on and figure it out. It does not mean you never have a bad day or a bad hour of a day where you just feel not 100%. Because when you're working hard, you're going to end up getting emotional at some point. And then negative thoughts could creep in. But the fact of the matter is, you now know how to deal with this and you know how to get yourself happier again. If you don't know how to get yourself happier again and you're not happy, that's when it can get hard. But if you know what you're doing, you're going to be good. And it's the same thing as a relationship. If you get screwed over so many times and you start to catch on to it, you now know what to do to get happier if this person is no longer in your life. And these things might be the most important fucking things in life, period. Because these are the things that's going to screw you up the most. Even relationships with friends falling out, or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, it could be anything. It could be a family member that you no longer have. When these things fall out, are you dependent on these people for happiness? You should never do that. And it's the same thing the other way around. With your happiness, you have to depend on yourself for your happiness. This is how you get happier. This is how to be happier. Depend on yourself. You are in charge of this. You have to take the right actions in your life so you're at your all-time level of happiness. And like I said, you might have a bad hour of a day. You might have a bad 24-hour day. These things can still happen, but if you know what to do, you can get yourself out of there. If you don't know what to do, you can dig yourself a deeper and deeper and deeper hole. Because some people think happiness is going to buy a pack of cigarettes and smoking the pack of cigarettes to temporarily feel happy, to numb that pain. This is digging yourself a deeper and deeper hole. This is not helping you at all. Just in the moment. If you need it that fast, you're weak. And that's all it is. If you need to go to the drugs, if you need to go to the party, if you need to go here, if you need to go there, if you have to do these bad things in order to be happy, that's weakness. I don't care what anybody says. It's weakness. And it doesn't mean you can never party. Why are you partying? Are you partying for the right reasons or the wrong reasons? Are you partying to fill a void? Or do you have your shit together already and you're just celebrating? There's a difference in between there. Happy people celebrate for purpose. Unhappy people party and do stupid shit for the wrong reasons to fill voids that are in their life because they don't have certain shit in their life. That is unhappiness. Makes sense, right? If you want to be happier, put all the focus on yourself. Get healthier. Take your life seriously. Wake up and attack the day every day. Literally attack your days in front of you. Eat right during the entire day. And it doesn't mean you can never have a cheat meal. You can do that to get extra calories to boost your metabolism back up again. But you have to be a clean person. You have to do clean things. You have to keep your energy good. You can't just eat whatever you want every single day and expect to be at an all-time level of happiness. And this is just the truth. If I was eating cake and ice cream every day and like these disgusting greasy pizzas or like deep fried fries and burgers and shit like this every day, I'm not going to be nearly as happy as I am right now because I'm going to feel like shit because I'm not putting the right things in my body. This also affects your mind. Everything connects. The healthier you are, the cleaner you are up here as well, not just your body. And that is happiness. You have to get yourself on the right track. You have to take the right actions. Get into a sport. Get a hobby. Do art. Do something that's going to keep you busy. Do something that you enjoy. Play music. Learn a new instrument. Hit the gym. You can play any sport you want. Get into it. Just make wise decisions, right? Hang around the right people that have the same mindset as you, a growth mindset. They're not living in this stuck life. They're not living in this reality where they're just pleasure, 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 pleasure. Too much pleasure is pain. That shit will kill you. You have to put in work to actually be happy. You have to put in work to put a smile on your face. It always pays off. All the hard work you do will pay off. And it might not even happen in 5 years. You're gonna see big results, but like, depending on what it is, it might take longer than that. It just depends what it is. It depends how big the thing is you're working towards. But living a life of purpose is another key to happiness. What are you living for? And like, honestly, it's all right to not know that answer fully. It's all right. But if you really want to know what you're living for, you have to start working harder and just try more. Just try more, try harder, try new things. And things are going to end up clicking and you're going to have it figured out. There's a lot of happiness in that and fulfillment. There's nothing worse than just not knowing anything. You don't know what you're doing at all. You feel stuck, and I've been here before. And I've even tried hard as hell before this, and I still felt this way. You have to keep trying to get over that hump. You have to go through all that rain to see the rainbow at the end. It's just how it is. Never give up. Never stoop down to a lower level life. Because that is what's going to kill you. You don't want to get older and have that shit happen. Living with, and it does not matter how old you are. You can start taking the right actions any single day. Any single day. No matter what age. As long as you're going in the right track, as long as you're taking actions every single day to put yourself on the right track, to get in the right path, you're doing it right. But if you're not doing these things, you're probably doing it wrong. And you probably don't know what you're doing. And you're probably not very fulfilled. Just keep trying. You can be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and not have it figured out. Keep trying. And what you want is going to come to you. And getting what you want is happiness. Every single one of us know what we want up here and in here. We all know this. That is happiness. Getting those things. When you lay your head down at night, the things you don't have, right? You have to fight for those things. I do not have everything I want in my life right now. There's still a lot more to gain. And I had to fight my ass off every single day to make those things come to pass. And so don't you guys. We are fighting every single day. We are all fighters. And we got to get it. This should be our motivation. Every single day. This is the motivation. I'm the type of person that I will not go down. I refuse. I refuse to settle. I want the life that I know what I want the life that I know that I want up here and in here. I'm going to get it. It doesn't matter. I will die for it. Because if I couldn't end up getting this, I don't know if I'd want to live. That's the thing. That's how bad I want these things. That's why I will get these things. I have a lot of hunger right now as a human being. And I'm giving you guys this energy. Because you guys might need this. There could be one person watching this right now that really needed this. This is what it is. This is what it is. We got to get it every single day. And just know, when you put your head down and you grind, you're going to end up getting it. But don't ever stop. Even in a moment that you're tired or a moment of weakness, just learn to rest and not to quit. Settle down for a second. We can all overwork ourselves. I do it all the time. All the time. And I know when to sit my ass down and eat some food and relax for a second. I'm out. I'm going to end this video. I'll be back with another one soon.